Well, hello, all of my students. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Jay. Today's lesson is to strengthen your listening and comprehension ability. This will not be like one of my normal English lessons. So if you are watching on YouTube, you can follow along on the screen to practice and improve your English reading skills. I also have a playlist with the same types of lessons on the channel. You can also study and enjoy. The link is below. Remember, listen to understand as I read and speak at a pace you can follow. If you comprehend today's story, which I put together, you should be able to answer the 3 questions at the end. Let's dive into today's story. Oh, by the way, all of my channel members get or can get the PDF of today's lesson to download and practice at a later time. Just check the channel members section of my YouTube channel. Okay, let's dive into today's lesson. A digital ID is an electronic way to prove who you are. Instead of carrying a physical card or document, a person can use a smartphone, computer, or secure online system to verify their identity. And let me say, I am no fan of digital IDs. I'm old school. Someone that's old school likes to do things the traditional way. I would rather show a card or a piece of paper that has my photo. I'm just not comfortable with everything being computerized, but that's the day and time that we are living in, okay? To verify something means to confirm that something is true or correct. So I can verify your birthday, you can verify your address, you can verify that you work at a particular business or location by showing the proper documents. Governments, banks, and businesses are exploring digital IDs as a way to make services faster and more convenient. So when you are exploring, you're looking for something, you're trying to discover something. Many people already use simple forms of digital identification. For example, you may use a username and password to log into a website. And most of us probably have 20 different usernames and passwords. Oh my goodness, you have to have one for everything now. And so it can become very cumbersome. When we say something is cumbersome, it means that it is becoming a headache, okay? Difficult, hard to deal with. Some people also use fingerprint scans or facial recognition on their phone. Facial recognition is technology that identifies a person by analyzing their face. These tools help protect accounts and personal information. When I was putting this together, I learned that when you go to the airport and TSA asks to take a picture before you get on your flight, that's not mandatory. And so from now on, I'm going to request a standard ID check. So we don't have to take a picture based upon the information that I have discovered. Supporters of digital IDs believe they can make life easier. Imagine renewing your driver's license opening a bank account, or proving your age without carrying several documents. And here in the United States, you can renew your license by mail. Once you have gone to the DMV, or Department of Motor Vehicles, and physically submitted your documents, when it's time to renew, you can do it online if nothing has changed. A document is an official piece of paper that contains important information. Digital IDs could reduce paperwork and save time for both citizens and organizations. However, not everyone agrees on digital IDs, and I am one of those people. Some people have concerns about privacy. Privacy is the ability to keep personal information protected from others. These people worry that governments or companies could collect too much information about citizens. Because of these concerns, many discussions about digital IDs focus on security and individual rights. Digital IDs have also become connected to religious discussions and theories. Some people believe that digital IDs, digital currencies, or modern technologies could be related to the mark of the beast, mentioned in the Bible's book of Revelation. And I think it may have a tie to it, because how else are people going to get a mark on their body and not be able to do commerce? So it could be. Time will tell. Revelation is the final book of the Christian Bible. These theories are discussed in some religious communities, online videos, and social media posts. It is important to understand that these are beliefs and interpretations. And interpretation is a person's understanding or explanation of something. Different people, religious groups, and scholars have different opinions about the mark of the beast and what it means. Some believe it refers to future technologies, while others believe it symbolizes loyalty, power, or events from the past. There is no single view that everyone agrees on. This topic shows how technology can affect more than just daily life. It can also influence conversations about religion, freedom, privacy, and the future. Whether people support digital IDs or oppose them, the discussion often reflects larger questions about trust and personal choice. And without question, we are in the technology age. Okay, our world is going digital. Digital ID, digital currencies, digital communication. Most kids don't even know how to write in cursive. Everything is done by text. So there comes a time to where, we must evolve, but many people believe that you shouldn't give up your privacy for the sake of technology. Here's a fun fact. Some countries are already testing or using digital ID systems for government services. Citizens can use them to access healthcare, records, tax information, or official documents online. Isn't it amazing how when you need documents signed now, we used to have to overnight it by FedEx or the post office, and now they can email the documents to you and you can sign them digitally. That is so amazing to me. Healthcare refers to medical services that help people stay healthy or receive treatment when they are sick. Digital IDs remind us that technology continues to change the way we live. New inventions often bring both opportunities and concerns. Learning about these topics helps us understand the world around us and participate in important conversations. As we finish today's lesson, remember that learning English is not only about vocabulary and grammar, it is also about understanding ideas, culture, and discussions that shape modern life. Stay curious, keep learning, and continue exploring new topics. So, before you go, think about these 3 questions, okay? I have 3 questions to test your comprehension after listening to today's lesson. Number 1, what did you learn from today's story? You should at least be able to tell me the subject, the primary topic or theme. Number 2, what was the most interesting part of the story? And number 3, can you connect something from the story to your own life? You know, as I said earlier, I appreciate technology. Technology gives me the ability to speak to you throughout the week about English and life and laughter. Technology allows us to pay our bills online. And from today's story, we learned that technology even allows us to share personal information, such as our identification. But my concern is, at what risk of personal information and privacy must we give up? So that is a great quick story. Oh, I'm doing great timing on today. Okay, I want you to remember it's important to immerse yourself in English. In other words, go back, listen to today's quick English lesson at least twice, once with the subtitles on and once with the subtitles off. If you are a channel member, you can download the PDF in the channel members section, okay? It will be today's story and you can read along with me and you can practice reading in your own personal time, okay? That's going to do it for today's English comprehension practice, listening and reading practice. With that being said, guys and girls, if you have enjoyed today's lesson, make sure you share. If you're a subscriber, go ahead and like. Make sure, if you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and let me know where you're watching from if this is your first time. Don't forget to answer these 3 questions, all right? Can you connect something from the story to your own life? What was the most interesting part of the story? And what did you learn from today's story? Okay, guys and girls, enjoy the rest of your day. Get some rest so you can join me on my next English lesson. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.